It appears that Kim Kardashian is facing difficulties maintaining peace with Kanye West and his new wife, Bianca Censori. Lately, insiders close to the Kardashians have revealed that Kim has been making persistent efforts for weeks to reconcile with her ex-husband, Kanye West.
You okay?
Not okay.
It's so different than the person that I married.
I just can't.
That's who I loved, and that's who I remember. I'll do anything to get that person back.
Initially dismissed as a mere rumor, the situation took a serious turn when Kim visibly broke down in tears during a recent episode of The Kardashians. She expressed her desire to have the old Kanye back, evoking shock among fans. Understandably, Kanye's new wife, Bianca Censori, was deeply displeased by these developments. Her reaction was one of extreme anger, leading her to expose Kim's relentless attempts to win Kanye back. Bianca aimed to showcase Kim's overwhelming jealousy to the world. In retaliation, Kim vehemently countered Bianca's claims, sparking a heated exchange between the two. The specifics of Bianca's revelations, Kanye's stance on the situation, and the reasons behind Kim's efforts to rekindle her relationship with Kanye remain the central mysteries in this unfolding saga. Just a year ago, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's divorce was finalized. During the divorce proceedings, Kanye was notably unhappy with how things were unfolding. He deeply considers himself a family-oriented person and firmly believes that he and Kim could have resolved their issues and remained together. However, despite my admiration for Kanye and his approach to handling marital problems, I must acknowledge that he exhibited extremely erratic behavior throughout the divorce process and in his attempts to win Kim back. His actions were so erratic that even those who initially blamed Kim entirely for the breakup and divorce began to perceive Kanye as the one behaving irrationally. One fan expressed, "It seemed like Kim was sticking around for the sake of the kids, but eventually reached her breaking point." Another comment read, "It's sad, you have children who are probably old enough to sense the situation. I hope he finds success, but he really needs to prioritize his medication and consider therapy. Overall, it's a tough situation, and I hope he comes through it all right." Another user remarked, "I hope Kanye is doing okay. I know many comments will focus on his new music, but I genuinely hope both him and Kanye are doing fine. Despite differing political views, it seems like he's trying his best now." While refraining from detailing Kanye's controversial actions that many might already know, it's important to note that during the ongoing divorce, Kim entered a relationship with Pete Davidson. Predictably, Kanye didn't take this development well. He reacted to this situation so strongly that he began targeting Pete Davidson daily on social media. This escalated to the extent that Kanye's fans also started directing hate towards Pete Davidson. While it's true that Pete had also made jokes about Kanye's mental health and instigated the conflict, Kanye's response intensified the feud. Due to Kanye's relentless animosity, Pete reached a breaking point and ultimately ended his relationship with Kim. This outcome brought Kanye immense satisfaction. However, despite these events, there was still no path for reconciliation between Kanye and Kim by the end of 2022. He experienced a mental breakdown during which he made troubling remarks, including anti-Semitic comments, which I'd rather not delve into in detail. This led to significant backlash, resulting in the cancellation of all his business deals, including the major partnership with Adidas for his brand Yeezy. Following this, Kanye went off the grid, causing distress among his fans as his whereabouts became unknown. Several weeks later, he reemerged, but he wasn't alone. Kanye was spotted with his new wife, Bianca Censori, and reports surfaced that they had tied the knot in a private ceremony. Some argue that this marriage isn't legally recognized in the United States, raising doubts about its validity. However, Kanye and Bianca appear genuinely content together, treating their union as a genuine marriage despite its legal status. This marks a significant shift in the situation where it seems the dynamics have changed. Initially, Kanye was profoundly discontent with the divorce and struggled with intense jealousy. However, as he entered a relationship with Bianca, the tables turned, and Kim began to exhibit signs of distress. Following her split from Pete Davidson, Kim found herself unable to pursue new relationships. Initially claiming contentment in being alone and focusing on healing post-divorce, it became evident over subsequent months that Kim's mental well-being was deteriorating. It appeared that she wasn't prepared to be on her own and was notably unhappy witnessing Kanye move on with a new partner. Instead of openly expressing remorse over the divorce and a desire to reconcile with Kanye, Kim resorted to targeting Bianca Censori. Her actions escalated to the point of near-daily attacks against Bianca, bordering on bullying. Kim directed animosity towards Bianca, critiquing various aspects, from her appearance to insinuating that Bianca was solely in a relationship with Kanye for financial gain. Fans initially believed Kim's animosity towards Bianca stemmed from personal issues, but the truth surfaced soon after. In an emotional moment during an episode of The Kardashians, Kim tearfully confessed her regret about the divorce, expressing a longing to have the old Kanye back. She explicitly stated, "I'd do anything to get the old Kanye West back. That's who I loved and that's who I remember." However, this revelation was just the beginning. In the ensuing weeks, Kim's actions increasingly reflected her efforts to reconnect with Kanye. Initially, innocuous acts, such as listening to Kanye's music in her car, seemed relatively harmless. Yet, her attempts to re-establish contact with Kanye became more desperate as time went on. She was repeatedly spotted trying various strategies to reconnect with Kanye, from following him and Bianca to Italy and Japan to orchestrating coincidental meetings. Kim's actions appeared increasingly desperate in her quest to somehow reconnect with her ex-husband. When questioned about her actions, she attempted to offer peculiar explanations and then sidestepped the issue by expressing her admiration for Japan. Specifically, she mentioned, "In Japan, there's this sense of respect where everyone, even if they recognize you, doesn't ask for photos. It's an incredible experience." Without prompting, she further added, "I adore my life and embrace everything it brings. I'm not complaining, but experiencing a bit of that, especially for the kids, is beneficial." This statement left many fans perplexed, wondering why Kim would follow Kanye and Bianca to Japan and then divert the question by emphasizing her fondness for the country, which seemed peculiar in the context of her actions. Her subsequent remarks about the positivity of her life didn't alleviate the situation. Instead, it led fans to believe the contrary, indicating that her life might not be as smooth as portrayed. Compounding the situation for Kim, Kanye made a firm decision to cut her off entirely from his life. He openly expressed his reluctance to rejoin the Kardashians, relishing the peaceful life without the Kardashian drama and specifically without the constant turmoil associated with Kim. Kanye chose to disregard any messages from Kim that didn't pertain to their children's well-being. Despite Kim's attempts, including sending flirtatious messages in an effort to rekindle his interest, Kanye opted to ignore them completely. This sparked intense debate among internet followers, with some speculating that Kim's actions were for attention. There were assertions that Kim's motive for maintaining contact with Kanye was linked to the potential for scandals, knowing that any controversy involving them could attract significant attention. This is how everyone seemed to discuss her. However, there's another viewpoint suggesting that Kim might have come to terms with her error in divorcing Kanye. Some argue that she recognized Kanye's significant influence on her fashion status and the explosive growth of her businesses. This perspective suggests that Kim might desire to reconcile with him, despite initially seeking a divorce. Personally, I'm uncertain about this. It could genuinely be a mix of both scenarios. Kim values attention considerably, and that's a well-known aspect of her personality. Yet, she's also a person with emotions, so it's plausible that she's realized her mistake. I find it challenging to lean towards one explanation over the other. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.